the Observatory. And here comes Lyndon King Arthur. Over half of his wins have come by way of knockout. Fights out of Manchester, United Kingdom. It's Dimitri Bivol. Here comes the man that beat down Canelo in Las Vegas, the fighter of the year in 2022. It's the light heavyweight champ. Watch out for that long, stiff jab.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Manchester, England, here is an Intercontinental Light Heavyweight Champion, Lyndon King Arthur. Fighting out of the blue corner, fighting out of Kyrgyzstan by way of Russia, presenting the acclaimed Light Heavyweight Champion of the world, introducing Dimitri Bivol.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
All what's left is for the first bell to go. That's all we need now, because the build-up is getting ridiculous.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Believe this. Punch, counter punch. Can't score with that jab. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
It's so hot, so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire now.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Perfect counter lands. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Arthur in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Better than that. Don't worry about that run. Don't worry about it.
You're getting your time in already. Right hand's beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few.
And there's the bell for round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
You're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got a dummy shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
He parries away that left hook. Misses with that uppercut. Both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
There's a counter, a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And Arthur got the worst of that exchange, and he might go down. Let's talk about Arthur in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
You've got to be smart, otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And now Dimitri Bivol is dazed. Looks like they've shaken it off.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Missing with that right hook. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They exchange punches. The stamina is off the charts. Punching. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Arthur in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
His round.
Think about what you do. Good work. Just stay focused.
You gotta get out there and win this round, kid. You had everything in the bag.
Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. The jab's working nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab.
Right, great round. Now don't want you to load up.
Get your mind back on the job. It's a terrible round, that is.
Ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
Guy, you're way better. He's not in your...
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Just the same again. Don't change.
Let's get out there. Get your boxing back together. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab.
There's the bell for round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Can't score with that right uppercut. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Never seen Bivol hurt fight like this. What's going to happen? Let's talk about Arthur in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Right. Now listen, kid. I need to
Start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so
to focus back at that jab back. Just box, be smart.
don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. You were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
How about that time counter shot? The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Just misses with that uppercut. Both men step back for just a moment. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talking about Arthur in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Don't give him no free shots. Eat smart.
And there's the bell to start round 6. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. He threw the hook, didn't land. missing with the hook. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. Did you see that? Oh, and that was a big shot to Arthur. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Are we about to see Arthur go down? No, did you see that? Oh, and that was a big shot to Arthur. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Arthur in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight. You have no excuse for gassing out.
Breathe. Just get your breath.
Just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe.
Already, that right hand, beautiful, beautiful. That's it. Start.
You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and put it back.
Here comes round 7. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nice counter shot. Swing and a miss with the right hook. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Let's see if they go to the body. Swing and a miss with the hook. Nice counter punch right up the middle. And Arthur got the worst of that exchange, and he might go down. Disaster averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Hold that thought. Oh, Bivol now stumbling and bumbling. Is he going to go down? Let's talk about Arthur in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
There's a lot on the line here.
Back out there and win the round.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Don't be looking at the one.
And you're better than this kid. Go back out there.
And we enter the 8th round. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
What are they doing that round? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well done with that counter shot. A lot of effort being exerted here. Oh, what a shot! Dimitri Bivol in some serious trouble here. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Push.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.